Alright guys, it's Benny2595. If I'm going to be honest, I think the reception to this video is going to be pretty bad. If it gets views. I don't even think this video is going to get views, but this has been something that's been playing on my mind for the past week, which I just want to sort of get out there in the open. Something that I've been thinking of, and I actually think a few people have been thinking the same. It's just, yeah, they just either don't have the sort of platform to say it, or they just don't have the balls to say it, due to the sort of hate that they'd probably receive more likely. And I don't really give a shit, so I'm just going to go right into it. The topic that I want to discuss in this MOAB Mondays episode is quite simple. It's sort of questioning whether there's skill to getting mobs from spawn trapping. The origin of this sort of question or topic can originate from something that I've been doing a lot of, and that is watching live streams. I've been watching a lot of live streams on Twitch TV. There's a lot of people that I watch, and a lot of people who stream a lot. These are the guys which are basically seen as the top dogs, regarded as the top players on YouTube and in Call of Duty. It's pretty much across the board. Everyone would agree that there's a certain collective which are seen as the top, and this, in a sense, this commentary could be aimed at them. I mean, just before I get on to what it is I want to talk about, don't get me wrong, all the players that this commentary is sort of directed towards are better than me. I mean, I admit that. I know it for a fact. I'm not a tit. I'm not stupid. They're far, far better than me. But the thing is, whenever I play, the sort of shit that I have to basically contend with are the kind of conditions that these players are far, far less likely to be exposed to, as I'll sort of explain from now. I'll just jump right into it. So, support. There's been a lot of beef about people running support and about... Well, first things first, there's been a lot of beef about all these big name YouTubers basically bollocking their teammates when they do bad. I'm not really having a go at that. I'm not delving into that topic. I don't feel like that's anything important. Whenever I live stream, I get annoyed and sometimes I shout at people, and hopefully I hope they don't realise that I'm being serious. It's just in the heat of the moment you can get pissed off. If you die one off a MOAB, it pisses me off. It pisses you off, no doubt. So it's not really anything to do with that. What this is to do with is, in a sense, abusing subs. Could you even say that? It's the fact that they're so willing to use support, ballistic vests, so it's like, you know, counter UAVs, EMPs, ballistic vests. Puts these players in a far greater opportunity to drop these doubles and triple MOABs than your average Call of Duty player attempting the same feat. I mean, and in my opinion, knowing where the enemy is going to be and them not knowing your location with the same degree of certainty is half the battle won when it comes to dropping MOABs like that. I mean, not to mention the fact that it's pretty much widely accepted that those who watch YouTube Call of Duty videos and live streams are usually better than like your typical, I don't know, Call of Duty player who doesn't. And so when you add to the equation the fact that you're running a full party, you are running support, and they're better than average, like I said, all these different aspects, when added together, when combined, put you in a greater sort of, I don't know, a greater position to get the gameplays that you're getting. And you could say this is me having a bit of a moan, a bit of a bitch, and I really don't care. This is just my opinion from a viewer's perspective. I mean, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just being a realist. This is from me sitting watching you guys play. This is just what I observe, and I honestly think that spawn trapping, then getting MOABs from the spawn trap, it really isn't skillful. I'm sorry, I've said it. I really have said it. I mean, well, your situational awareness isn't tested as it is when you're running solo. I mean, not being able to rely on your teammates for support, that's like both your support such as suppressing fire as well as voice communication. I mean, that makes the odds of you pulling off a decent gameplay, and when you're running solo, it's stacked against you because you don't have those sort of benefits at hand. Running solo in a 2, even 3-man squad, you're forced to stay vigilant, and given the somewhat sort of sporadic and at times retarded nature of the spawn system in this game. But when you're running in a full squad who knows the duties, it's one less thing to worry about, and quite frankly it's a massive weight off your shoulders, or from what I would imagine. I've never ran in a full squad who run support for me. But again, I want to stress the conditions are in your favour for you to produce these sort of gameplays that you produce. You know, these double, these triple MOABs, these 100+ kill specialists. I mean, if you think back to Black Ops, how easy was it when you had a Blackbird in the sky? I mean, what's the difference? Seriously, what is the difference? Don't forget, like, in this game, 3 UAVs make an advanced UAV, and given the nature of the spawn traps, like, the enemy doesn't even have enough time or chance to take the UAVs or advanced UAVs down. Assassin, if the enemy is wearing Assassin, because you might be thinking, oh, well, what if the enemy is wearing Assassin? Like, my marksman doesn't pick him out. But they don't even have enough time, because all the dude who's running the show, calling the shots, is basically running in and out of the spawn, killing, and then allowing the enemy to respawn, and just repeating the same process. I mean, speaking of orders, if you watch these gameplays, you will notice that the teammates are sort of intentionally sitting back, basically following orders. And again, I don't have any problem with that. If you want teammates that will do that for you, then, you know, nice one, good job. Like, seriously, good job. But I love the same sort of teammates that are willing to be that supportive and allow you to soak up all the kills. But the fact is, it seems like the MOABs that are produced, that you achieve from those sort of situations, seem very sort of fabricated and artificial, if that makes any sense. It seems like MOABs on getting MOABs on autopilot, if that makes any sense. And you're probably wondering why this is a problem. Like, seriously, why are you even having a moan about this? Like, it's entertaining. People want to watch entertaining live streams. Like, yeah, they do, and it is. I mean, again, I'm a fan. I am a fanboy when it comes to that. I enjoy watching games like that. But over the past week or so, it's got me thinking, and this is the concern that I've been having. And that is, if you to think of YouTube structurally, the way I see it is it's sort of divided up. I'm speaking of the Call of Duty community in terms of that. It's divided up. You get the trolls, you get the people that are really good commentators, you get the people that are really good just how they look professionally, you could even say. You get the people that give you the news, people that give you the tips, and then there's this one category which I would regard the people that give you the amazing gameplay, and this is the category that I'm focusing on from what I'm going to say now. And the reason I think this is a negative thing is, if you want to make it on YouTube and you want to go down this route of the person who's regarded as an amazing player, such as Insomulus, Fearcrad, iTemp, again, J Nasty, Green Goblin, Mr. Exquisite XP, if you want to go down that sort of route and be regarded as one of those kind of players, then it is really, really difficult now that you're getting these people that are posting these sort of gameplays that are assisted gameplays. And the reason I say this is because triple MOABs are pretty much seen as the gold standard at the minute on YouTube. Now, you try and get a double or a triple MOAB consistently running solo, I can't get a full party together and to help me out to that extent. And in a sense, and this is going to be very controversial, I'm going to end with this sort of point. I just want to know your feedback on what I've said. But in a sense, it's analogous to the whole giveaway situation. And the reason I say this is, for those of you that don't know the giveaway situation, basically the people, and I'm just going to name names, X-Jaws, White Boy, the two names I've named, they were in a position high in the hierarchy, the top of the food chain, that were able to get, whether it be Xbox, iPads, again, the details aren't important, but they were able to give back to the community in sort of trade for a favour at the video. And from an impartial perspective, that was seen as they're giving back to the community. But if you were internal, if you were a YouTuber yourselves trying to make it on the sort of ladder, that was seen as a bad thing because it was pushing you further down the chain, if you get what I mean. And in a sense, I can see that this is slightly analogous. The people wanting to, again, this is directed towards you that want to make it big in the gameplay sort of scene. It's much more difficult for you now, and it's going to get worse. Like, this is my sort of epiphany, I don't know, you could say, that I had. It's going to get worse because eventually the people will get quads. They will get quads, and it's going to be much more difficult for you to get more recognition with your gameplays, because with all these people getting triples and quads, that's seen as the standard. And you get, say I'm uploading a few MOABs now, I've got quite a lot of MOABs backed up that I just want to get out, but now it's a case of, it's a MOAB, it's just a MOAB, it's just the one, it's shit. And it's like, the standard has been set so high by these guys, which arguably are exploiting. I mean, they could be doing dishonestly. I mean, they could be deceiving us intentionally. I don't think that's the case. I just think it's they don't know where they are steering this ship towards, if that makes any sense. What do you guys think? Do you think getting MOABs by spawn trapping the enemies takes skill? And when I said just take skill, I don't mean actually getting the enemy to the spawn trap position. I mean you actually being the one who runs around gun-ho, lone wolf, you know, and gets all the MOABs and the glory. Like, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. I really am interested. Generally, I'm interested, and I'm slightly apprehensive how this video is going to be received by the community. But we'll I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoyed what it is I had to say, and I hope you found it sort of insightful in some sense. Thanks for watching. Peace.